So now all the garden edging that I had is completely covered, and the snow drifts are extremely high along my fence line. All along here, you can see everything is almost covered completely to the top. The back garage door is covered. The snow is just drifting everywhere. Every couple of hours I need to go out and shovel my front and back door so that it doesn't get stuck closed because the drift is so high. You can see here, it's drifting really high over there. Everywhere. The drifts are huge. So I have to go out and do it so my dogs can get out. This is the snow that is next to my was next to my garage. I just made a spot so I can now open up the garage, and I have to snow blow all this out. And the edge is really high, so I have to dig all that out before I can get my car out. I'm gonna have to do some by hand and some with my snow blower, because my snow blower is just electric. It has 60 volts. It's pretty good, but it's not going to take this away like if I had a front plow pushing it around. Here you can see the snow is away from the garage door now, but it's all blown against the fence here. And I was able to fix the incline where our car has to go out onto the road, and supposedly they're going to come down and do the side streets. They're zoning it. So my dogs are barking because somebody's walking their dog in this sub-freezing temperature, which is bad for their paws. I don't know what they're doing. My dogs are all berserk. They're walking their dog down the street like it's nothing. It's like 8 degrees outside. And the dog's paws are gonna get definitely frostbite if they're not careful. Well, I spoke too soon. It started to snow again. They said we would have maybe 1 to 4 inches of snow. So here it is, another night of snow. This is like the 7th, stop, my dog is barking. This is like the 7th front-wheel drive car that has been stuck in the snow. So Daphne is over there across the street, so my dog is barking, but she's sitting there, oh, so quietly watching them dig out this person over here with the front-wheel drive car who can't make it over the slush. Well, I don't know if he's got... Winnie, do you have to bark so much? Yeah, I know. Those people are across the street. They're trying to shovel the car out of the snow. Yeah. There they are. They're still working on it. They're trying. Too much traffic coming down the street, so they're concerned if he doesn't pull out all the way and get stuck, he's just going to block all the traffic since it's a 1-lane road. Well, he made it over the hump. The weather has improved a little bit. We can at least get out of our driveway now, and we were able to get to the food store and to the post office and to some other places. But overall, the snow is pretty high, and the streets have not been totally cleared out, unfortunately. They did do the front street of my house because that's an emergency route. Like I said, a lot of the side streets are not done at all. And I'll give you an idea. Turn the camera around so you can see how it looks. So as you can see, the snow is still pretty high. I'm not going to walk all the way back there. Well, actually I can. It's pretty firm, so that's a good thing. It's not super hard, but it's somewhat compacted. And see my trees, my bushes seem to be holding up, and the rain chains are there. So we'll see how my garden holds up once everything's thawed out and the spring comes. Won't be able to tell just yet, but that's the way it goes. So a couple of things I just want to tell you about how I dress for the winter. And number one, I do have a down coat. I do have snow gloves. But one of the best things I've done is I bought snow boots. I buy them at least a half to one size larger, because then I can double up my socks inside without it really affecting my feet, where they feel crunched and totally unable to move. And I also wear wool socks. So when I double up my socks, I have a regular pair of cotton, but I have wool socks on top of it. And what I do there is I buy men's wool socks because it allows the room for me to put them over another pair of socks. So those are two great tips. And if you don't have fleece sweatpants, at least buy some fleece leggings to put underneath any kind of athletic wear or jeans. It'll definitely save your legs if you're wearing a shorter coat like I normally wear. I have one that goes down to my knees, but it's just not as warm. This is my warmest jacket. So those are just a couple of the tips that I would recommend, is the fleece leggings. And you can actually buy fleece-lined athletic pants, because I do have a pair. Buying men's wool socks, buying your snow boots a little bit larger so that you can double up on your socks, will make your outdoor adventures a lot more comfortable. So now I'm inside. I'm going to grab myself a hot cup of coffee and get started with the rest of my day. Since the weather's so bad out, I'm just going to do a little mini pedicure with Dr. Teal's foot cream. And then I'm going to cover my feet with some socks and let that sit before I exfoliate them. So I finished painting my nails. My toenails are done. I'm just going to put some oil on top of my feet. I have some almond oil that I'm going to rub in. And I'm done with my pedicure. With the snow in Kansas, there really was nothing we could do. We couldn't go outside, and it was really high. So I had all these yarns, and I decided to start just crocheting an Afghan, and that's where I'm at. I'm almost completed, and I'm just going to finish it off and then start a second one, because I have lots more yarn all in these cabinets that I just need to get rid of. So I'm going to finish this one. I'll show you what it looks like when it's completed. I'll start the second one, show you what that looks like. I completed the first throw. I used up all the purple, pink, burgundy thread that I had, and the dogs like it. I put it on the back of my couch, and now I'm starting on my second throw. Here I got together a bunch of colors that were similar. And I've already used one skein up of this color. That's all I had. This is how far I've gotten with the second throw so far, and I've got a bunch more yarn skeins to go through, and it should take me probably another couple of days to finish, but with the snow I'll have plenty of time to do it. So I bought this picture that's going to go above the fireplace. I assume it's going to be okay, but it was a thrift store find for $6.50, so I'm going to make it work. We mounted the picture over the fireplace and it looks nice. The matting actually matches the color of our walls, so it all blends in, and it'll do in the meantime. If I find something better, I can always replace it. It seems like everything is going to start getting back to normal. The roads are more clear, things have been shoveled, everything is starting to melt, and that's good for my dogs so they can come outside and do whatever they need to do, help the birds, and people won't be getting stuck in the road anymore. Let me show you how clean everything is starting to look. My driveway is still covered with snow, but it's definitely drivable. So this is how everything is looking from the street. A lot of it is cleared up. The intersections are no longer slushy and full of snow, so people are not going to get caught on them. That's good. My driveway is as good as it's going to get for right now, and it should thaw out. The only problem is when they did, do the street, they shoveled a lot of snow in front of my driveway here, and my driveway has an unusual slope to it, so I don't want to get stuck, so I may have to go out and shovel that back a little bit more. But otherwise, I'm glad that everything is looking clean, and we'll start getting mail delivery and our garbage picked up again. So we got 14 inches of snow in one day, and in 1993 they think they had 17 inches of snow in one day, and in 1900 they had some other amount. So this is really a record-breaking snowfall for Topeka, and it was interesting because I don't think the town is really that well organized when it comes to this type of stuff, because they kept shoveling the same street. I understand it's an emergency road, but all the side roads were just really bad, and they did not sand any of the intersections. But what can I tell you? So if you like this video, give it a like, a share, a thumbs up, and subscribe. Share it with some of your friends. It's interesting. Some of the things are it's fun always to watch snow falling. And I'll see you next time on Big City Girl, Small City Living. Bye.